Hey everyone, it is not Wednesday and we're not talking about wine. Uh, One thing I really like about this channel, it's drinking with Kelly. It's not drinking wine with Kelly. It's not drinking anything in particular. And that's one thing I really want to make sure going forward that I'm branching out into. So, surprise episode. And today we are talking about Old Station. Once again, it's flipped, but Old Station Honey and Mead, Mile 25. Bochet Mead, Bochet Mead. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, so hopefully someone can correct me. Um, a little disclaimer first. Also, yes, my hair has changed. In the next episode of Wine Wednesday, it'll go back to blonde. Don't worry about that. Um, so, full disclosure before I start, I know the owner of the meadery. I've been to this meadery and I quite like this meadery, but I thought it'd be fun as we start expanding out of just wine on drinking with Kelly to have a glass of something that was not wine. So as you can tell by the bottle, it does look a lot like wine. Now, I'm not a mead expert. I will say that up front. And I do understand that there's kind of two schools of mead, and this might be incorrect, but some mead's more wine-like, some's more beer-like, apparently. I don't know. But I can tell you that this mead is amazing. First off, the smell it's very honey, obviously. So if you don't know, mead is just fermented honey. I'm pretty sure. I would love to Google that, but I'm using my phone to record. But it's just fermented honey, and then in this specific mead, there's more caramelized honey added in. Yes. So I'm going to analyze this like a wine because it's adjacent to. And I mean, I think a lot of things transfer over. You look at it, you smell it, you taste it. Problem solved. So it's got this lovely, it's like this wonderful golden color to it. Quite a pronounced color too. And so it smells like honey. It smells, obviously, but it smells, you can get a lot of that flower, those floral notes. Obviously, when the bees go and pollinate the flowers, they are using flowers, so you get a lot of those floral notes in this, which makes it a lot of fun because it just smells like sticking your face in a bouquet. Honestly, it literally, the best comparison I would say is just a bouquet of flowers that you put a little bit of honey on top and just shoved your face in, and all that wonderfulness, all that sweetness, all that lightheartedness almost. It's a very light, fragrant, dances in your nose cavity. It's it's really, really nice on the nose. And then tasting wise, once again, it tastes like honey because it's mead. But I would describe the flavor of wine usually very circular, very full, whereas mead is not. It's full of flavor, but it's more of an oval, I find. But there is a lot to this, actually, as it's just kind of lingering in my mouth. Once again, like I said, you get that honey, you get that floral, there's almost like an earthiness to it that you get through it, but it's not Whereas when we're talking about wine, when we say earth, it's usually like the earth itself. It's that, that minerality, that dirt flavor. Whereas when I say earthiness in this is more of roots and shoots, like there's that undertaste that almost feels like green wood, if that makes sense. When you're it's the taste that I would expect when I smell new wooden growth in the spring, if that makes sense at all. It's very different, but at the same time, it's also a lot similar. So if you've never had mead, and this is kind of my coming around to it, I think this is very good. I don't know mead well enough to know if you could age this. I don't know if you could make a vintage. I kind of want... I really want to try it. It's 12.5. Honestly, you don't taste the alcohol at all. It's very well balanced. And once again, I'm saying none of this because I know the owner. I'm saying it because I honestly believe it. Of this drink, it is... I wouldn't make fun of it, but I would not say good things about something if I didn't think it was good. This is, I think, if you're typically the kind of person that likes, like a Riesling or a Gewürztraminer, or like a lot of, it reminds me a lot of like German white wine, obviously. Not the exact same, but if you like German white wine, like those sweeter, because this does have a nice acidity to it. It's got a nice lasting flavor to it. If you like those more acidic German wines, I think you would enjoy this, because it's got the sweetness, but it's also got that floralness, that brightness, that it's not a heavy feeling in the mouth. It's very light, it's very airy. Then again, it's also a very different taste because you don't have grapes. You don't have the traditional white wine for obvious reasons, because there's no grapes. It's honey. That being said, I think personally, I would love to and I'm sure this exists somewhere, but I would love to have barrel aged mead. I'm sure, because then I think you could start getting some really wild vanilla and stuff. Anyways, no, sorry if I'm tearing up. No, overall, very good. I highly recommend it. Especially, I'm going to need a case of this next summer, because this is perfect for, when it's nice and cold on a hot day. This is what you want for the summer. This is a quintessential winter drink. This is a summer drink. This is perfect for any time that you... you know what also, if you're by a nice big fire and you're just looking for a little sweeter thing after supper, ta-da, get some of this. Highly recommend it. If you get a chance to have Old Station Honey and Mead, very much recommended. Yeah, no, it's great. And yeah, just overall, I will be drinking the bottle. I'm not gonna... There's been a couple that I've done my tasting and thrown down the sink. I will not be doing that to this. It's nice to have something different. It is. So anyways, hopefully you like this video. Please like, share, subscribe, all those fun YouTuber things. Please comment below. What other things other than wine do you want to see me drink? I'd be up to drink more meat, that's for sure. It's great. Anyways, I will see you next Wednesday for Wine Wednesday. I don't know the exact week that I'm going to upload this, but I'll see you next Wednesday, and we'll drink some more wine. There's a random fruit fly. See you next week.